The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
All right, you know what time it is. We back with Straightforward. My main man, Corey Jackson. With my other brother, Ian Hope. And that fly guy, Jacqueline Kemp. We about to do it right now. Are you ready?
Let's get it. Week 10, we back Straightforward. Top of the show, Power Rankings. Upsets of the week. We're going to dibble and dabble to the NBA. We also going to keep talking about the NFL as we do best. Teams this past week, week 9, it was a week full of upsets, a lot of close games. If you could have called them games in Vegas, hey, hats off to you because there was so many upsets. But like I always say, top of the hour, Power Rankings, let's get it. Number 10, I got the New England Patriots. This is one of the league's hottest teams in the league right now. Riding the 3-game win streak. The defense looks like it's definitely going to be a problem for everybody. And this is going to be another true test this week against Cleveland. Number 9, I got the Steelers. They snuck away with a win against Chicago. Honestly, the defense had no answer for Justin Fields, but neither did the Bears have an answer for Big Ben or Najee Harris or Chase Claypool. They still got the job done. That's all that matters. Number 8, I got the Buffalo Bills. Definitely a game they shouldn't have lost, but the lack of a rushing attack is definitely showing that it's going to be a problem for them to make a deep run in the playoffs or even in the league this year. And it's showing for them and also the Kansas City Chiefs. You have to establish a running game, and they're lacking in that. Number 7, I got the Green Bay Packers. Honestly, I believe this was a pathetic loss against one of the league's worst defenses, and turnovers hurt. Once again, I'm still concerned about this offense. I mean, the offense, it just doesn't put up enough points, and they're not moving the ball as fluently as we've seen them move it last year.
You really can't do that. You doing it, you really can't do that. Because, like, you know that we had a backup quarterback or whatnot.
I don't care. It's still one of the worst defenses in the league.
It don't matter. It's a backup.
It's still one of the worst. This is a team that almost lost to the New York Giants, to Daniel Jones.
That's a whole backup.
Daniel Jones.
That's his first game
Daniel
ever
Jones.
playing.
I don't care.
Next,
we got the Bucks sitting at number 6. This team is sitting on the bye right now. Ranked third in total offense, third in passing offense. Also, I believe they will embarrass Washington this week. And they, once again, as I say every week, they ain't gonna do nothing but get more and more healthy and get more and more dangerous. Number 5, I got the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody in the league drops a game every year that they shouldn't drop. This was one of those games for the Dallas Cowboys. If they played them last week, if they played them next week, they wouldn't lose to the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos just caught them at the right time. Number 4, I got the Los Angeles Rams. This was clearly a bad game for Matthew Stafford. Any other week, just like the Dallas Cowboys, Tennessee's not beating them. I don't believe in that front. They did put a lot of pressure on them. But number 4, Los Angeles Rams. Now, keep in mind this Power Rankings list is before Thursday Night Football. So, number 3, I got the Baltimore Ravens. A hell of a comeback, putting up 500 total yards of offense over the Minnesota Vikings. They completely dominated the time of possession and furthermore solidifying themselves as a premier team despite having to deal with all these injuries. Now, last night, they did not display that. Number 2, I got the Arizona Cardinals. 1 week after I dropped them from 1st to 7th, they climbed right back into the top 3 at number 2. It's a great team win without Kyler Murray. They got the job done with Colt McCoy. They didn't have DeAndre Hopkins. They still put up 437 total yards, causing 3 turnovers as a team. It was a great team win. And number 1, it's a new king at the top of the hill. That team doesn't even have their best player. It is the Tennessee Titans. I cannot call them the Derrick Henrys anymore. Impressive team win. They picked out Stafford 2 times, sacked him 5 times, definitely put the league on notice this game, showing everybody that they don't need Derrick Henry to win games. Do I think they can do this consistently? No, I do not. But that is the power rankings going into this week 10.
I think that was retarded, but it is what it is.
What?
That just didn't make sense. Because, like, why are we that low? Why are the Packers at 7? Why are the Packers at 7? Why are the Steelers even in it? I'm not understanding.
He has a point. I totally agree. And I feel like you just had to throw the Patriots in there.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots are not a top 10.
Okay,
team.
so who would you put
You
a 10 over the
hate
Patriots?
I would put the Browns over them. I would put
Why the Browns?
because the Browns have more talent than the Patriots.
But
And
we're
who
talking
have the-
about
and
power
they have-
rankings. We're talking about how they looked. We're not talking
They-
about talent.
41 to-
This
41 to
isn't-
16 to
this doesn't
shoot.
this doesn't
Hold
say
on now, you
most
just- okay
talented
then.
teams. This says
then.
power rankings.
Were the Panthers in your previous power rankings?
No, they weren't.
I believe the Bengals was though, right?
Okay.
Didn't the Browns just go and demolish the Bengals?
But the Bengals got knocked out after they lost to the Jets. We're talking about the same team that lost to the Jets. Next.
we talking about the Panthers, bro. The team who started off 3-0.
The same team that beat the Jets, but the Bengals lost to
the.
the Jets. Next.
Come on now, like you gotta put that was different.
Next.
How you just gonna throw the
You just want the
Patriots
Browns in there.
You know it. You
just
know
want the
Carr.
Browns
You know
in there.
Carr
I mean,
gonna
it don't
be
even
just
have
want
to
the
be the
Browns in there.
Browns. It don't even have to be the
Well,
Browns.
who else then? Who
I
else?
mean, it's a lot of teams. The
Like-
Chargers is still better than. I understand.
How
y'all
can I
beat
put the Chargers in there if we beat the Chargers? And the
Everybody
Chargers
knows
haven't
the
looked better than us.
Chargers.
They only
But
beat
it-
they only beat
but
Philly by
wait,
3
nah,
points.
The
They only beat
Chargers are
Philly by
better
3
than y'all.
points.
The Chargers are better than y'all. Do you think if y'all played them again in the postseason, y'all gonna beat the Chargers?
Yes.
Okay, we see where that conversation going.
We done beat them twice. Last year we spanked them 45-0 in their own arena.
I don't know if that's the same Chargers team, but
You're right, it wasn't the same Chargers team. But they still lost this year.
I guess I don't know.
They couldn't catch a stop. Well, they did get stops, but they couldn't get the job done. They couldn't outscore the Patriots. And let y'all tell it we ain't got nothing.
Y'all don't.
So outside of the Patriots, you said the Steelers.
The Steelers shouldn't be in that top
Why?
10 either.
They beat the Browns. You said the Browns should be 10.
The Browns, yeah, that's reasonable, but they just not a top 10 team. Everybody know they're not going to
I'll probably
consistently
take
go.
the Chargers over the Steelers.
I would too.
I don't
And
really
you
see how the
said
Chargers not
then you
the
said the
top team.
Packers are too low.
Yeah,
Why?
the Packers is too low.
I put the.
I don't see
Packers-
7 teams better than the Packers.
The Bucks are better.
I put the Packers
Yeah, the Bucks
like
better.
top 4.
Right now, the Packers aren't better than the Cowboys, but once the postseason rolls around, yes, the
No,
Packers
Packers better than
will be
Cowboys.
better than Cowboys.
Packers are better than the Cowboys.
Not right now.
How come? I mean, okay, I guess you.
I feel like the Packers defense is probably better than the Cowboys. I would,
It is better than the Cowboys defense, but the Packers defense won't be able to carry them as far as y'all think that the Packers defense will be able to carry them.
I think that our offense will match our defense. Whatever our defense will allow, our offense will do the same. That's seemed like the situation we've been in lately. But since we ain't been letting them score, we ain't been letting nobody score too much points. Then we ain't been trying to put up points like that. But when they do be putting points up on the board, then our offense answer. I just feel like it's that type of situation. I don't think our offense is bad. I just think it responds to what the defense does.
So I'm gonna name the teams that's ahead of the Packers. The Titans.
I don't know how I feel about that. No, they're not. Okay, just off the strength that they just beat LA, then you could put them there, but they're not better than the Packers. We
I
are.
don't understand them being at one.
Cardinals.
No. Of course not.
They better. Cardinals are better than the Packers.
They can't be because based off Khary logic, he can't put the Chargers over the Patriots because the Patriots just beat the Chargers.
But the Patriots are better than them.
No.
Patriots are better than who?
The Patriots are better than the Chargers. As a team, they're better. I feel like y'all thinking as an individual aspect and then make that up as a collective whole. Like you think Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, Mac Jones, Damian Harris, Nelson Aguilar. Nah, when I look at the team, I'm comparing the whole team. As a unit, the Patriots defense is better than a lot of defenses. As a unit, the Patriots offense is better than a lot of units.
What?
No.
Stats
Patriots are
prove
one of the worst units.
how.
Just because they have no weapons.
You're saying a weapon. As a team, they're top 10 scoring offense. And they're top 10
I don't
scoring
understand.
defense.
You can't really say that because
Why?
two of the wins,
Why?
two of y'all games consist of playing the Jets, bro.
And 2 of the Buffalo Bills wins consist of playing against the Miami Dolphins.
Yes, I don't understand. The Bills aren't
But
all as great as I don't think the Bills are that great.
Everybody has teams that they've played that haven't been good. The Titans lost to the Jets. Jets lost to the Panthers. It's any given Sunday.
I feel like you're just going wrong with that Patriots in the top 10.
You just don't like it, man.
I feel like
That's
they're
all
probably on
it
the
is.
edge of 12, maybe, but 10, nah. Because I don't even think they're better than the Chiefs. Probably.
Ravens.
No.
Rams. Wait. The Ravens not better than y'all.
No. I don't see
not.
it. I really don't see it, man. It's like I'm not saying they're not better than us because they struggle every game, but they struggle hard every game.
They got like 15 injuries, bro.
That's bro.
And they
man,
still in
bro,
every
bro,
game,
bro.
still pulling them
That's
out.
not them then. Like,
Okay, but
That's part of their team. If they got
I'm
them
confused
issues.
on why are we dropping to 7 when we lose with our.
Because y'all lost to one of the worst defenses in the league.
Whole backup in.
They
This
put up
man has
13.
never played a game a day, NFL game a day in his life.
13
That was his
points.
first NFL game.
13 points.
His first NFL game.
13
That was
points.
His first. Bro, come on, bro.
You can't put
You're
up
being
13
unreasonable.
points.
You're being unreasonable.
I'm not being
You're
unreasonable.
when you don't have to. When you don't have to really worry about the pass like that, and all you got to do is just key in on the run, which we do have a nice run game.
No.
That's gonna like just.
No, I'm not being unreasonable. 13 points.
You're not
13
making sense.
points.
No, you're not making sense.
13 points. You can't put up 13 points for me?
You're not making sense.
13.
You are being unreasonable. I feel
very.
like that.
You're not making sense.
Because if Mac Jones goes out there and puts up 13 points,
Mac Jones is playing.
it's a
game.
problem. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Mac Jones is playing. Game.
He put up 14 points week 1. You said that he didn't do good enough when it wasn't even his fault because we was in position to win that game. But you said we didn't do good enough. I'm going off what y'all tell me. Y'all say Mac Jones ain't good enough. He putting up more points. So now we going off points. 13 points.
Might not be good.
You can't put up 13
Jordan Love was good
13
enough.
points. 13 points.
When did I say Jordan Love was good enough? Please
Colt
tell me
McCoy.
when did I say Jordan
Colt
Love was good
McCoy.
enough.
How many points did Colt McCoy?
Colt McCoy's been in the league for years, but did
right now,
did he get them that dub?
right now,
Is he the reason they got the dub?
he played
Is he the reason
phenomenal.
they got the
He
dub?
played phenomenal.
Is he
Did
the
he
reason they
not?
got- Is he the reason? He
Cole-
did.
did
No,
I
he
miss
played-
something? Did
He
Cole
played
McCoy-
good. No, he definitely played good. Veteran in the league. Is he the reason they got the dub?
Define the reason.
I'm just saying.
Because that was a good team win. Bro.
Why are we comparing Colt
The
McCoy?
Titans
But why
didn't
are we
win-
comparing Colt McCoy to whatever his name is?
They both backups, ain't they?
But one has been in the league for years.
Your point? No, I don't care.
He started. He's on
don't
started
care.
games for the Giants and stuff like that. That was first game. That was his first game ever
I
starting
don't care.
with a week of preparation.
Your point? Either you got it or you don't. Like the
don't-
analysts
we
get
don't-
He don't
That's
got
what
it.
we know he doesn't
not
have
talking
it.
about Jordan
But
Love.
we're saying you can't hold that against the rest of the team when they have Aaron
That
Rodgers.
doesn't make sense, bro.
Like, it's
When
not
they had
like-
Aaron Rodgers, how many points did they put up on the Cardinals? How many points did they put up on the Cardinals? They
They
barely
won.
cracked 20.
They
They
won,
barely
right?
cracked 20.
They won.
They won? Correct. How many points did they put up? This offense isn't that good, whether y'all want to admit it or not. It's not that good.
Then take the
They're
Patriots
ranked
out
like
of it.
17th. They're ranked like 18th in total offense. Points per game. I think they like 15th.
But what I'm saying is,
So using y'all logic, if the Patriots aren't that good, but the Patriots are averaging more points, more yards, more everything,
But
then
like I
obviously
said,
the
bro, it's
Patriots are
deeper than that.
better.
It's
So
deeper than that,
so if the
bro. It's
Patriots are
deeper than
better than them statistically, then the Packers aren't that
Eagles-
good
the
offensively.
Eagles average
Correct
more
or
yards than
not?
us. The Eagles average more yards than us. What does that mean?
The Eagles got a
Shut
better.
up, 'cause
I'm
that's
taking the
not-
Eagles
no,
offense then.
You stupid.
I'm taking the
You're
Eagles.
stupid. Because you're stupid.
That's
bro.
cool.
You're stupid.
That's cool.
You stupid. It
That's
doesn't make
cool.
sense, bro.
That's
You-
cool.
You say
That's
say
cool.
shit like that. That's what it is, bro.
What's the next?
It's
topic?
only a problem because I'm not agreeing with you, bro.
No, that just doesn't make sense.
The stats say it.
Bro,
The
it's
stats
deeper than that. Nigga, you
Men
have to
lie.
watch the game.
Men
It's deeper
lie.
than that.
I watched the game.
You can-
I watched the
you see
game.
y'all-
I watched the
bro,
game. I watched the game. Y'all
only thing
struggled
that-
against
only
one of
thing
the worst
that
defenses.
Only thing that our teams have in common that we both have a predominant. No, we both have a dominant run game. Y'all pass game is not that dominant or whatever.
And y'all's is?
Yes, it's
How?
more than y'all's.
We average more passing yards
It
than y'all.
doesn't matter. Y'all average passing yards off what the running back does with the ball after he gets this little check down, bro. Or
That
what-
means what? It's a pass, ain't it?
No, bro. That
It's a pass,
I
ain't
don't
it?
think that counts as being.
How does it not count? If it didn't
bro.
count, then it wouldn't be in the stat
That
book.
wouldn't count.
If it didn't count, then it wouldn't be in the stat book.
Because
He threw the ball, right? He threw the ball, right? He threw the ball, right? But he threw the ball. He threw the ball. Correct or not?
It's deeper than stats. Just how the Michael Thomas thing, how his stuff is deeper than stats. It's deeper than stats, bro.
It's only deeper than
I see
stats
what you
because
mean.
you're saying that
It's deeper
if
than
other
stats,
people
bro.
got those same looks and those same touches, then they could do the same thing. Same for Derrick Henry. But y'all are getting the ball. Y'all, it's not like y'all aren't getting the ball. Y'all are choosing to do what y'all want to do with the ball. Y'all offense just isn't that good. It's just that simple.
Y'all offense is not better. Y'all, it's just that simple, bro.
Hey,
Y'all offense is not
statistics
statistics
say something else.
Y'all make Stephen A. Smith and that other dude look like friends. When y'all going at it, y'all really go at it. But that's good. It's good, healthy
Yeah.
discussion. My
Look.
man, he over there texting his girl. You working, bro?
I'm
We
over
trying to
here-
pull up these team stats. Go ahead and look them up. Look
Yeah.
up points per game too. Next, upsets of the week. Who y'all got, man?
Look, man, I got Jacksonville over Indy. You know how I am with Jacksonville, man. I love them. And I'm believing they've been rolling. They on the 2 game, ain't it?
Forgot you was that same crazy dude to put Trevor in that top 10.
You know, he gonna get up there.
He did put him in his top 10.
Hey, we're not
didn't
gonna
he?
speak on it. That was early season, you know.
Man,
Yeah, he also picked them to win that division. Hey, I'll take Cash out.
Hey,
did
but
that.
just
You did
think about
that.
that a little harder. But yeah,
He bet money on it, too.
That is true though. That is because going into preseason, the Jaguars did have a good. They have a good roster. I think they just don't have a head coach. I don't think Urban Myers is the answer.
I don't know. I
Think about it. They got a good
only time will
quarterback.
tell.
They got good running. They have running back duo in Travis Etienne and James Robinson.
Travis Etienne hasn't even played a regular season.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
when they do
Preseason.
come, it's gonna be nice. That's gonna be
Preseason,
nice.
that was a good. That would have been a good running back duo. They have a good receiving core because you got a first round pick and what's the name? What's the guy's name?
They got a very underrated
Laviska
receiver.
Chenault, Agnew.
What's
the other guy name?
Special teamer.
What's the other guy name?
That boy been balling.
Yeah,
bro.
he-
See, that's what I'm telling you.
See, you
It's
don't-
deep in it, bro.
you
Stop
don't
it, bro.
watch it, bro.
Stop it, bro. Because that boy been balling. That boy
What
been
game?
looking like a star.
What game?
The Cardinals game, he did something.
He had a return. That's it. Special teams. Back to what I was saying.
Bro, he had a part in almost every game, bro.
Yeah.
Making plays, bro.
Like, he's
Watch
not
it,
just
bro.
a special
What
teams.
games?
He's,
What games?
he's a
I'm asking
rotation
games.
receiver, but he come in and do good. He come in and do good things. He's not a all-pro receiver, but he's a good rotation receiver.
Kitchen
who can
play
come-
number
come in and
39, bro.
sub
Y'all
in
don't
for
do stuff
somebody.
like that, bro. Stop it. But yeah, no. They got a pretty solid team. It's, you know, they got
My upset, I don't really see how this should be an upset, but I guess since the Patriots are favorite over the Browns, I'll go with the Browns over the Patriots.
I can agree. That makes sense.
And I got the Seahawks over the Packers as well. What you think about that, Khary?
Yeah, Seahawks over the Packers. You want to put money on it?
You said what?
You want to put money
Oh,
on it?
now you want to put money up, but we've been arguing all week about the Rams and Packers, and
Bro, I
both
said
of y'all
let's
been
put money-
quick.
You said you
Both
want to
of
put 100 on it. I said let's put 50 on it.
Put the 100 on it. Put the 100 on
No.
it. Put the 100 on it. What you scared of?
No.
That offense is good. Remember,
Because anything can happen, bro.
anything can happen. But you got that bad man over
They
there.
play next week, right?
Yeah,
We'll discuss it a little bit after. We'll discuss it, you know, before that.
man. Say, back to what you were saying. Cleveland and us, really?
Yeah.
Like really? Why are we having this discussion?
And do you think it's possible for the Browns to beat the
Yeah,
Patriots?
anything is possible.
What do the Browns have to do?
I think that the run game got to show up. Don't they got both their running backs back?
No. They have both of their running backs out.
Oh, no. I apologize.
They got Dearness Johnson starting.
Never mind. I don't
So,
know.
with that being said, we know, okay, everybody in America knows what's going to happen. Even Baker Mayfield knows what Bill Belichick is going to do to him.
You gonna stop
Number
the
one,
run.
he's going to stop the run. So, if Baker has the ball in his hands,
Baker didn't do too bad with the ball in his hand last week. I mean, but this is a whole different defense. But I don't know.
His
If he go
ball
back-
wasn't in his hands last week. The ball wasn't in their hands last week. They got dominated on time of possession, and they still somehow blew them out. I think
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I just think it
he
wasn't
never
as bad
trailed
as
that
it
entire
was.
game. He didn't even have to score the first touchdown.
you're right.
That's not happening against us.
Why not? I believe Mac Jones will make mistakes because Mac Jones.
You believe Mac Jones is going to make mistakes.
Yeah, and I believe Damian Harris is gonna cough up a couple fumbles too.
Oh, God. Damian Harris hasn't fumbled in like 3-4 weeks.
What that mean?
It's about time, then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's long overdue for one then, right?
Name another time he fumbled. Well, name another time besides the Miami game.
I don't know. I know
Maybe
he
thinking
fumbled.
like we LeBron or something.
That's what I'm
Like, we
saying,
just
bro. I don't
supposed
have.
to-
I'm not a.
It's not that. I mean, but you saying he's due for a fumble like he just fumbles every week or something, or every other week. He doesn't.
Who was your upset of the week, Khary?
Tennessee, New Orleans.
Who the favorite?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
They opened as 3-point favorites.
That's just a good game.
But right now,
I mean, but I don't know. I mean, that's really not an upset though, because it's like
why?
Because Tennessee is the favorite, but everybody knows Tennessee not really like.
But you never know what you're getting out of New Orleans.
You never know what you get out of Tennessee.
So who you think? Who you think should be starting this week at quarterback for the New Orleans Saints?
I don't think Taysom Hill should ever be a starting quarterback. So.
Why?
Because he's terrible. No
He gives
passing.
them-
It irks me that he's
no
acting.
passing ability.
He gives them a better chance of winning.
Yeah. But that's not
Okay,
saying.
let me
right.
understand this, because you love Cam.
Yes.
What's the
Superman.
difference?
Cam has some passing ability, bro. What's his name?
What's the difference? I don't see much of a difference.
Really ain't.
They damn, one of them just white. There ain't much of a difference.
No, I
Cam
think
Newton is
Taysom Hill probably can run a little better.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Cam Newton is a
Tatum
better
right
thrower
now.
of the football than
I don't know.
How much? Because
Taysom
Cam's not. I mean, look, preseason he showed that he could throw it, but how much of a better thrower?
he's better, bro. Like he's a better football player than he is too. I'm sure. Like
Better football player? I don't know.
I mean, football player. That means you can. That means you can run the ball and play defense
Yeah, I
like
would
that.
say
I guess.
Taysom.
But
I would say Taysom's a better football player than Cam Newton right now in this career, this point of his career. But back to what I was saying.
he's not a better quarterback than Cam Newton.
I think they're both pretty.
Why are you debating it? The dude is in position to start now, and he's not starting. Apparently, Sean Payton sees something that says this dude is not good. Because didn't he just get paid this offseason?
It wasn't that much.
They got paid. They paid him to come back and be the backup. And
Contract is weird, but yeah, you got.
It wasn't just no
they paid him
multi-year
to come
deal.
back. They
Man,
paid him to
was-
come back and be the
was.
quarterback. And he's
It
a
wasn't no
third-string
multi-year.
quarterback.
You making it seem like they paying him like he.
I'm saying, dude, the dude been in the league. The dude been in the organization for a while. He was a starting quarterback when Drew Brees went down last year, right or wrong?
Yeah.
All right. So it seems like if he should have won the starting quarterback job this season, but he didn't win it. So they gave it to
It didn't
Jameis
seem
Winston.
like that.
They gave it to
Everybody.
You
Jameis
gotta think
Winston.
about it though. He's in competition with Trevor Siemian.
That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty bad.
And they paid
been
you
hurt
to come back.
In the competition with Trevor.
I don't know the status of his injury, but I think
He's
that's
playing.
why
He paid. He played.
He had a he had a concussion.
he played last week. I don't think he
Yeah.
played last week.
Yeah, he did.
Well, like I said, I got the Saints over the Titans. The Titans opened up as 3.5 favorites. The Saints ranked 11th in total defense right now, number one against the run. This is a team that, obviously they rely heavily on the defense. The defense could keep them in games, and I think Sean Payton could get it done with his mastermind of himself, figure out something against this Titans offense and defense. I'm not sold on them. I got to see more. I got to maybe like this game, and depending on how this game goes is how I'm going to feel on the Titans. If they could just, pass the ball and get the job done that way. I'm not a believer in Ryan Tannehill just being prime time like that either.
I'm not either. I agree.
Who?
The Jags, they coming up.
Yeah, back to that. The fact that you just picked the Jags over the Colts, really?
Yeah, they on the road, man.
I
They
can see
not
that.
stopping Jonathan
Not
Taylor.
stopping her.
They not stopping Jonathan Taylor.
So who do you see coming in last in that division, the Texans or the Jaguars?
Texans.
Jags.
It's Texans. Who last right now?
Jags, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I think the Texans only got that
Jags
one.
only have 2 wins.
I think the Texans only beat
I think-
the Jags.
Texas.
Well, that make the Jags in last then, right?
no.
No, 'cause the Jags got 2 dubs.
But they last in it, they didn't got no division
But
wins.
the Jag, I don't think the Texans only got 1 dub.
Well,
Yeah, I
Houston
think
in last, 1-8. Jags 2-6.
that's terrible. It's terrible. 2 of the worst teams in the league in the same division.
so. Terrible. Yeah.
Man,
Houston ain't got no future. That's crazy because they don't got no picks or nothing.
Okay.
The case.
Can Cam keep Carolina's playoff quest alive?
No. No. I've been waiting to say this all day. Actually.
I say yes.
But why though? What I need to like a very like. You got to break it down to me. What do you see in Cam?
It's like you see
What am I not seeing?
Listen,
What am I
listen
not
to this.
seeing in
Listen,
Cam?
listen to this. Who the 7th seed in the playoffs right now?
the Falcons.
What's their record?
4-4.
What's the Panthers' record? 4-5.
Yeah.
They're 4-5. Cam Newton is not going to come in and be a Pro Bowl quarterback or nothing like that. If Cam Newton just come in and literally get the ball to the playmakers.
Yeah, that 7th seed is literally between Atlanta, Carolina, and Minnesota pretty much. And then, Seattle can sneak up and get into it, but
Yeah. Like if Cam Newton can literally come in and just get the ball to DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson and Christian McCaffrey. He don't have to be elite.
I just don't see him doing that, bro. I don't see him doing
I
that.
just feel like when you look at Cam, you just see like
You didn't hear what I just said. I'm not
Zero.
saying Cam Newton gonna come in.
no,
and
I'm
pass
talking
the
about
ball.
him. I feel like he just sees like zero passing
see what I seen at the
attributes.
You see what?
I see what I seen at the Patriots, and that just was terrible.
He's going to.
We didn't throw the ball down the field.
Because he can't throw the ball down the field.
No. Mac Jones further it signifies that the Patriots just aren't taking shots down the field. When is Mac Jones throwing the ball down the field? I mean, we're slowly transitioning into it, but when is Mac Jones throwing the ball down the field? So you can't say that Cam can't throw it because we didn't throw it down the field because Mac Jones isn't even taking shots down the field.
You got to think about this too.
Bro, nah, it's different.
He going. This is the best weapons Cam has ever played with, right or wrong?
Right now.
Ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is probably one of the Joe Brady. He's one of the best offensive minds in the league, right? You seen what you see what he can be. You seen what he did.
Couldn't tell last week.
You can't. I mean, that's Sam Darnold.
Nah.
That's Sam
Couldn't tell
Darnold.
last week.
That's Sam Darnold. I mean, he ain't had.
That's how Baker Mayfield gonna look too.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? After this week, this is gonna be the week where I put everybody to rest. Because I've been telling everybody all season, I'm taking Mac Jones over Baker Mayfield. This week right here,
What? Mac Jones go out and throw for.
Mac Jones is gonna prove me right. This week right here.
He gonna perform better than Baker.
Yes.
All right. I feel like you gonna say that, and Mac Jones gonna have a stat line of 178 passing yards.
I'm cracking 200 on y'all.
He gonna throw for 178 passing yards.
He cracking 200 on
and
y'all.
he gonna throw for 1 touchdown. That's all he gonna have. He gonna throw a pick probably too.
To who?
Greg Newsom. Come on, like that secondary is loaded. You acting like that secondary not nice? I mean, it's
nice,
not.
bro.
The secondary don't even have to be nice because the receivers aren't nice.
Okay.
Y'all have no receiving threats.
Right on. Right on.
That's true.
Kendrick
Right
Bourne.
on.
Ooh, Kendrick Bourne. Watch out for him.
Yep.
Nelson Aguilar.
Same names that you didn't believe it when we played against the Chargers. And what happened? What happened,
They didn't
Jacqueline?
win that game though.
Yeah.
Did the offense not put up enough points to win?
But you know the defense won that
Did
game.
the offense not put up enough points to win?
But the defense won the game.
Did the offense not? Okay, so if that's the case right there, right? When I say that y'all offense sucks because y'all defense is carrying y'all and keeping y'all in the game,
Different,
don't
bro.
say nothing.
Different.
That's the
Y'all
same thing.
defense is putting
This is
up-
why I told you that I want to see his team struggle. This
Your
is why,
defense
because
is putting up
you want to
literal
put,
points, though,
you want to
bro.
put up a double standard when it comes to my team, but when it comes to your team,
Bro, your
it's not the
defense
same
putting up,
thing, bro.
like,
Like I'm not understanding
My
that.
defense is putting up literal points, bro. My defense ain't doing that. My defense is getting stops. I understand. Like your defense is scoring, bro. There's a difference between me and your
Bro,
defense, bro.
at the end of the day, the defense is stopping niggas, correct or not?
It's different. Though.
Correct or not? They stopping them, right?
different.
They stopping them,
We're
right?
not the same, bro.
They stopping them, right?
It's a little different, bro. It's a little different. We're not the same.
But this is the man right here that swears that it's deeper than the stats. It's deeper than the stats.
bro.
Like, come on, bro.
What
This
I
is
said had nothing
exactly
to do
why.
with stats. It's
This is,
defense.
you know, that's why y'all ain't get Odell, bro. It's exactly why.
You gonna do you like that?
Yep.
You gonna go
Every time.
Y'all ain't get Odell. You wanted him.
That's cool.
Y'all need him more than y'all.
Hey, we've been
I need
perfect.
him.
We've been perfectly fine without him, my boy. We've been perfectly fine without him.
You think y'all have like? Do you really think the Patriots are having a good season?
Before the season started, when I was going up and down the schedule, I expected more wins than this, but we coming alive, baby. We coming alive.
I mean, I think they. Well, I ain't even gonna hate like that. I think they
that's
beat
all
them
you
they
good
supposed
for.
to beat, and they
That's all you good
overcame
for.
one game.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I agree with exactly.
Oh, you know what?
you
I say they're having a solid season.
for what they have,
For
yeah.
what they have.
How nice.
Definitely for what they have.
How
No,
nice.
it's
You know,
not
I
even-
say they're having a good season for what they have. Then
It's just because they have no offensive. If they have no weapons. That's why I say they are
But that
okay.
defense is crazy though.
But that defense is
I ain't
nice
expect from Matthew
sometimes.
Judon to do that.
Same dude that you was talking about wasn't gonna do all that.
Yeah, that's why I just said I didn't expect him to do that. So,
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I know you heard me say that. So,
Damon Harris gonna be 1,000-yard rusher.
yeah.
You know, before the season, I said that he was gonna do something. You know, niggas told me I was crazy. Jacqueline.
Yeah, I told you crazy. No, you said he was going to be a top 10 running back. I said
He's a top
not.
10 running back right now.
He is not a top 10 running back.
Name 10 better.
I can't just spitball 10 running backs off the top of my head, but I know he's not a top 10
Alright.
running
And
back.
name him, and I'll say yes or no.
Can I still say Derrick Henry because he got more yards than him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones. And I'm not
Nick
no order.
Chubb.
No order. Yeah, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Nick Chubb.
Kareem
I'll
Hunt.
take Kareem Hunt over him. Zeke. Shit.
Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler.
No.
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, yes.
There's a lot of running
Joe
backs.
Mixon.
Yeah.
Joe
Joe
Mixon.
Mixon.
Bro,
Najee Harris.
Najee
What's that?
Harris.
What's that? That's 9?
Yeah, it's 9. Let me see.
And I know I got some more somewhere.
He might got the 10. I don't know. Let me see.
You don't got 10. Because he ain't even better than Tony Pollard, if you ask me. He ain't better than
mean, bro,
he ain't better than Alvin Kamara.
Not better than AK. Not better than Dalvin. Well, yeah, I don't know if we said Dalvin. He not better than Dalvin.
He ain't better than Leonard Fournette.
Nah, he not. Oh, yeah,
He's not. He's not
bro,
a top 10 running back, bro.
Yeah,
He's not a top
sorry.
10 running back.
What makes Leonard Fournette better?
He's faster, stronger, better pass catcher, probably.
You're naming intangibles, bro.
What? It's a running back. What you mean? No, he can read the offense. What you mean to say? He don't throw the football in there. What you mean to tell you?
The way he picks the gaps, his change of direction. I mean, I don't know, but you sit here talking about he's stronger. Like, nigga, am I better? Are you better than me in football because you're stronger than me?
Duh, I'm better than you in football.
Bro, no, bro. Stop talking to me, bro. Stop talking to me. Are y'all sold on the Titans?
Yes.
Not right now, man. Not with them not having a solid.
Well, yeah, I gotta see him have. I gotta see a couple more games with
I
them.
want them to take Adrian Peterson out, bro. Stop.
That is
I
not
don't-
the answer.
Okay, it may be a
I'm
fantasy
sorry.
thing because I didn't get to pick him up, but still, that's just I just don't understand that. Like, what just decide our best player is hurt, so we're gonna bring in Adrian Peterson? I just don't understand.
And
That doesn't make sense to me.
He was the number one back that game too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
that just doesn't make
You
sense.
bought in like a 36-year-old running back.
He got a touchdown or whatever. It was I don't care.
2K to 2K.
What? No.
2K
No,
to
no,
2K.
no. It ain't gonna. That's 2K. That's 2K like 10 years
Bro,
ago.
like, come
Yeah, you go from a 2K running back to another 2K running
on. Nah, it's
back.
not the same. It's not a 2K running back no more. I think it's a 200 running back.
Man, look.
20 years old.
Both of y'all said no. Well, did you say no? You said no.
Yeah, not yet. A couple more weeks probably. Gotta see.
AFC.
I gotta see if Ryan Tannehill is just the
NFC
best game
look
manager
terrible
ever.
right now. Whoever coming out the NFC got it.
Typical NFC nigga.
Whoever come out the NFC got
I believe the
it. You can't
AFC's
say
wide
that.
open. They beat LA, forced 2 turnovers, 5 sacks. But I still don't believe in the front. Like I said, and come January, I just don't think they'll be consistent, honestly. And I don't trust the injury-prone Julio and Ryan Tannehill. That's honestly what it comes down to. Once you get down to A.J. Brown, I mean, how hard is it to double one dude? I hope defensive coordinators can understand that because I've seen so many games where I've seen players like a D.A. and DeAndre Hopkins, these top-tier receivers getting single coverage. So I don't really understand that.
I got a quick question for you since you just touched on Julio Jones. Injury prone player, the injury prone player. Who you think is better, Odell or Julio Jones right now?
Julio.
At this point in his career,
Yeah,
Julio.
That's not really a question. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I feel like y'all got to see Odell in his new.
Odell has never been better than Julio. Not at one point in time.
Odell will never peak again, bro.
Never what?
He'll never peak again.
He'll probably never eclipse the most yards he got, but I think he's still gonna be a great player. I think he'll probably get back to Pro Bowl.
Most he'll look
Role
like
player now.
Person, yeah, nigga who plays role.
Like, I feel like had he went to like, no, I ain't gonna say Green Bay. I'll say like New Orleans.
That was the best option.
Like a
I
team.
think Cooper Kupp is a good option for
Boy,
him.
hell no.
I think the Rams is a good option.
That's not, bro. I'm telling you, it's too many
Had he-
receivers already in that offense.
Had he went somewhere where he'd been number one, I think maybe he could have got back to Odell that we've seen before. But playing behind what could have been Devontae Adams, no, he's not getting back to himself.
Bro, how come, bro? That would have opened up so much for him, bro.
Open up
That
what?
would've been great. This would've
Open
been
up
great,
what?
bro.
Y'all probably still gonna throw the ball to DA probably 20 times a game.
Aaron Rodgers probably would have felt like, I got it.
Y'all don't deserve him.
I'm telling you. They
That-
would treat him like he treated Randall Cobb right there.
That city ain't for him anyways.
Yeah, it's too dead. Don't nobody want to live. I mean, Odell Beckham Jr., bro. He don't want to live in Wisconsin, bro. I already knew he wasn't going there.
All right. Next topic.
Bro, I want to play in it. Like, bro, that bro don't want to be September and you already got to wear sleeves because it's 40 degrees outside or something like that, bro.
Why that nigga do y'all
I
like
don't know.
that, bro?
For him to be a Seattle fan, he is talking right
Seattle is a better market than Green Bay.
Not that it ain't that far off.
Yeah,
It ain't
it
that
is.
far off. Let's dive into the NBA. Washington and Chicago both hold the both hold an 8-3 record and 1-2 in the Eastern Conference since the NBA season has started. Are y'all sold on those teams being true Eastern Conference threats?
Not Washington.
Not Washington, but the Bulls, yeah. Because I remember I called that. Give me my credit.
I've been saying this all day.
Yep, I called that about 4 weeks ago, right before the season started. Before the season started, I called the Bulls being a true contender, just because Lonzo running that point, distributing the ball, and his jumper looking nice now. Zach LaVine being the number one option he always been for most of his career since he got to the Bulls, and DeMar DeRozan just balling out too. I think this the first time like a duo The Bulls done averaged like 20 in the past, like since Jordan now.
They the first duo. No. I mean, okay.
You not sold on the Bulls either?
I'm not sold on either one of them. When the playoffs hit, the Giannis's of the world, the Kevin Durant's, they gonna come out. They gonna come out like Michael Myers on Halloween, dog. That's how bad it's gonna be. They gonna spoil everything for the Knicks, for the Bulls, for the Wizards. All those teams think they about to do something. Look, second round bounce. All right, Chicago best bet second round unless somebody gets injured, and we have a little postseason like last year where Atlanta makes it. Same thing for New York. Same thing for Washington. Zach LaVine isn't good enough to propel you past a Kevin Durant-led team with the James Harden and possibly a Kyrie Irving. Zach LaVine isn't good enough to propel you past a Giannis Antetokounmpo-led team with a Brook Lopez, with a Chris Middleton, with a Drew Holiday.
I think they can edge out the Bucks in the 7-game series.
And then I don't trust the Bulls in the series against the Heat. I don't trust the Knicks against the Heat either.
I don't trust the Knicks, but I trust the Bulls. I think the Bulls going. That's my conference finals pick.
The Bulls. I mean, don't get me wrong.
The Bulls and the Knicks.
They rank third in points allowed per game. They the team that I trust the most, but I think they're not gonna beat Giannis or Kevin Durant's team. And then on top of that, I just feel like once it's all said and done, I see Washington at best right back at the 8th seed, 7th seed.
Yeah.
Chicago, I see them somewhere between 3 and 6.
Yeah.
And same thing from New York, 3 and 6. So, and I don't think they had the good enough core to get it done. Honestly.
Who, the Bulls?
Yeah.
They have that big four. That's a big four. I feel like they can beat the Bucks in the 7-game series just because
when I see
you stop Giannis, you take Giannis out of it, and
when I see Chicago's core, I instantly think of what year was that? Was it 2017 when LeBron ran through the East pretty much by himself? And he played against the Celtics. And everybody's like, man, the Celtics got Jason Tatum. They got Jaylen Brown. Who else they had? They had Al Horford. Who else? I think it was IT. It was Kyrie, but Kyrie was injured. But the Celtics was rolling. I think that's going to be how Giannis and Kevin Durant looks against Chicago, against New York, and against Washington if they play against them. Like, they can single-handedly just go full LeBron mode and take over the entire series if they play against those teams right there.
I don't see that happen against the Bulls. Maybe against the Washington Wizards because they were terrible last year. And I don't know. I feel like the Wizards aren't there yet. But I feel like the Bulls are just better. Like, they have Vucevic. You got to give him his credit because he is a top 10 big man in the league, right or wrong.
But we talking about him against LaMarcus Aldridge. Don't get me wrong, LaMarcus Aldridge isn't himself anymore, but he's still good enough. Then you got him against Brook Lopez.
He's better than Brook Lopez.
He's better than Brook Lopez, but how much better? He's not that much better than Brook Lopez.
Yes, he is.
And he's not a better defender than Brook Lopez.
Maybe not, but he's better than Brook Lopez. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be a matchup thing, and they match up good with the Bucks, I think.
How? Who's matching up with Giannis?
Nobody's matching up with Giannis, but I feel like if you can find a way to take Giannis out the equation.
How do you take Giannis out the equation?
I don't know. You've seen the Heat do it a couple times.
That was premature.
Premature to do Giannis MVP.
That's not that's regular season. Come on, man.
No, that's postseason.
You're saying they knocked him out the playoffs, but that's regular season MVP. I'm talking about bro, Giannis has evolved into he's a game changer, bro. Like, he's no longer Giannis getting knocked out in the third round no more. No, he's Giannis contending for championships now. That's who Giannis is now.
So
if Giannis plays against that same Miami Heat team right now, he's running through that Miami Heat team. Like how he did against Phoenix in the finals, that last game. That's what I see Giannis as now. Giannis can single-handedly take over a game by himself.
Yeah, maybe I just need to watch a little bit more NBA basketball, but I feel like the Bulls roster, they're going to go somewhere, maybe to the conference finals. But I don't see them really losing to nobody except for the Nets. That's really it.
Nets.
And maybe the Bucks. That's it. Maybe the Bucks, but probably not even the Bucks.
Is Curry an MVP favorite? Is he the MVP favorite?
As of right now, yeah.
Yeah. I hate we all agree on it, but yeah.
I don't know. I just genuinely don't like Curry, but He was showing his ass, man.
What did Curry do to you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess because he's light skinned. We're not
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to
exactly
like
what
him.
it is.
We're not
Light-skinned
supposed to
nigga,
like
man.
him.
We're not supposed to like light skinned niggas.
We
Why?
taking our
Khary,
girls,
you
bro.
basically a light skinned nigga. So
I don't even got my hair no more, and I'm still considered light skinned.
Yeah. Hair don't make you light skinned. It's actions.
How?
It's about the action.
Yeah, you do act like a light skin.
Do act like a light skinned nigga, Khary.
Nigga, I'll fold both of y'all niggas up. Quit playing with me, bro.
See how none of us believed you?
Yeah.
Light
You ain't
I
gotta
would have
believe
been
me.
offended. I would have been offended if it might have been true. But it's like a 1% chance of that happening.
Right on.
It's like, never mind.
Right on. Biggest NBA surprise so far this season?
The Washington Wizards.
No.
I don't really think it's much surprise because we know they're going to go down. But I probably think it's like I was going to say the Warriors only because I didn't believe that. Like, I know
Yeah.
everybody was saying that, you know, they coming right. They going to be back and they going to be at the
I
top.
thought there was gonna be like 7 maybe.
I ain't
I thought they was gonna slip in.
I expect them to be on the road like this.
I feel like that play-in tournament kind of like solidified it last year. Like,
Yeah.
these niggas is back. I had to say the Bucks. The Bucks struggles, honestly. Obviously, it's been because of injuries.
And the Lakers struggles too.
Yeah, they haven't been able to close games, though. They blew a lead I believe it was last Friday to the Knicks. I think they had them by like 11, 12. The majority of the game blew that lead. Came up short against Utah. Obviously, Utah's one of the better teams in the league, but you got to close out games. They came up short against the Nets. They came up short against the Timberwolves. I'm not necessarily concerned about them, but it's more so a thing that, like, you know, I know they're going to piece it together, but I didn't expect Milwaukee to come out this flat. I believe they 5-6 right now, matter of fact. If you told me through the first 10 games they'd be negative, I think it was crazy. So take that for what you want. Then back to the Warriors. It's just, I think, well, to a degree, yeah, you could say one of the bigger surprises because the first 2 games, I want to say, they knocked out the Lakers, then they knocked out the Clippers, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
these niggas is back for real. And then it's like the roster is constructed perfectly to contend with the Clippers and to contend with the Lakers. Like,
Yeah. You think
you got the shooters, then you got the wings, and
You
not
got
saying that
great,
Otto
yeah.
Porter and Andrew Wiggins are that good, but they're bodies to put on the LeBron James, the Kawhi Leonards, the Paul George. Like, you have somebody that can at least match up height-wise and put a body in front of them.
Yeah, and they can play defense.
And still, Draymond Green, Donkey is still in the mix. Yeah,
You think Klay Thompson gonna come back and be who he was?
I hope so. I mean, he doesn't even have to come back and be Clay. Like, he could just be,
Gordon Hayward. Or something,
he
yeah.
could just be Joe Harris, and like, dude, it's gonna be bad for the rest of the league because the way the Curry's playing, putting up, what was it? I can't remember what it was the other night. He had like 40 or something. Man, is playing out of this world. He had 50.
Yep. No, the Hawks dude was salty. It's funny.
Who?
The Hawks commentators.
Oh yeah. It's not even that big of a deal. What do y'all think of the Nikola Jokic and Morris twin altercation? You said what?
Yeah, I don't understand how to. Yeah, I don't understand how you hurt his neck or nothing like that.
What you mean how they got did worse?
That boy took your lip off or something. I forgot what it was. Knocked your tooth out or something.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy. Nah, it was weak though. I mean, but honestly, people try to make it all on the Koliosik when.
Yeah.
No. Whatever.
I think-
But I don't think he should have retaliated like that though.
What you mean?
Nah, bro, you can't show me. You ain't no, bro. Nah, you can't let him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, because then
I don't
feel
know.
like he got you or whatever. You know, nah.
like the foul was called, so it was like it's not like action hasn't been taken on.
I just hate how weak our generation is. Like,
Yeah.
I say as a whole, like, even with outside of sports, like,
I don't be really associating myself with the generation. I said,
okay, yeah. It's just, I just feel like we just too soft as a generation. Like, everything is just so, like, you can't say certain things because people get so offended and so sensitive by it. And like, back to the NBA, they barely pushed each other. Well, not barely. He clearly ran through them.
but you don't think Morris flopped?
No,
I think he put a little power
I
into
think he
it.
did, but I think
that dude
Morris
is shoot. He like 7 feet. That dude like 7 feet, 290,
flopped
bro.
a little bit. That's just too dramatic. Dude.
And so for them to get thrown out and then get suspended for pushing the nigga, like, come on now. I don't get that one. It's just.
I don't understand the
league.
suspension.
And then you seen last night, Miles Turner and Rudy Gobert got into it, and they was sitting there. These 2 7-foot giants sitting there playing. I don't know. It looked like they was hugging each other, and everybody they got into a scuffle. They were about to fight. No, they weren't about to fight.
They both platypus. Especially Rudy Gobert.
You said what?
So they both platypus.
But yeah, NBA players, I do feel like NBA players are the softest players in the. They some of the softest athletes in the world.
Yeah. Well, NFL is getting close with the taunting.
Bro,
I feel like the players. I feel like the players are like the NBA players. They are soft, soft as charming. NFL players, some of them are soft as charming. Some of these dudes will be out questionable with a lower ankle sprain or something. It's not even serious. NBA players.
You one of them niggas.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I ain't never
Picks of the week,
broken,
man.
sprained, none of that. I don't get diagnosed.
Picks of the week. Let me know what y'all thinking. Falcons, Cowboys.
Cowboys. I think Cowboys bounce back from this one.
Cowboys.
Last week or whatever.
And they finna do them bad this time too, cause they remember how they edged them out last year.
They shouldn't have won last time. They shouldn't have won last time.
I think they finna blow them out this time just because I feel like that's gonna be a little talk in the locker room. We edged them out last time. We finna blow y'all out this time.
If Cowboy fans want me to be on their side for any type of playoff hopes, I'm not making to the playoffs hope, but I guess growth in the postseason hopes, then they gotta win this game. They can't look.
I don't know, man. I mean, like I want to say Dallas.
You
obviously,
contemplating on it?
yeah, because it's Dallas. I mean, anything can always go. Anything can always go wrong with Dallas.
But this is the same team you had in your top 10. Like I feel like you have them in your top.
They just knocked off the Saints. Who picked them to knock off the Saints, bro?
I mean, it's the Saints. that Saints team. that Saints team.
Yeah, as inconsistent as they've been. I mean, recent years have showed. Okay, anything can happen with the Dallas Cowboys. And don't get me wrong, they lost to the Broncos. Like I said, everybody drops games they shouldn't. But this is my thing. Who's to say that Cordell Patterson don't come down to Dallas and just go AWOL on the Dallas Cowboys? Kyle Pitts, Russell Gage. Will we be surprised? Because we've seen our entire lives the Dallas Cowboys let people like that do stuff to them. So
Yeah, but you don't think this team is solid? Like you don't think this is a? Because I feel like if they lose this game, they just going downhill from here.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think they can go past first round in the playoffs if they lose the game.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're another one of y'all. Makes sense.
We make it past the first round, but
No, I really haven't.
how come we ain't made it past the first round?
I mean, I don't know. As Aaron Rodgers said.
Playoffs, we'd have made it. When was the last time y'all made it to the NFC Championship?
Was?
Yeah.
Shit, you ain't, bro. Everybody don't make it
When
here.
was the last time y'all was in the playoffs?
We went to the playoffs. Like, did we get to the playoffs last year?
I can't say.
Yeah, they made it. They got knocked out by the Rams.
Okay, y'all went the year before that too, right?
Yeah.
And who y'all lose to? So why are we talking right now? Why are we conversating? I don't even know.
Oh, we probably lost to y'all, right?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay. I mean, it's like, bro, it's football. Everybody can make. Like, it's not like we ain't having winning records. Like, we winning. We just not everybody. Like every year, you're not going. That's not your goal to make it to the Super Bowl every year for some teams.
I mean,
It should be.
No. Because you know it's your goal. You know the Lions going to the season saying, yeah, we trying to win the Super Bowl. But up front, they GMs, they knowing this is not a Super Bowl roster. Let's just build on win 4 games or something like that.
they've said that their entire existence, bro. Like,
Yeah. they
ooh, I pray for Lions fans. Like that's a different type of trauma that you putting yourself through every year.
Them
Like,
Lions and Raiders fans going through it right
that's
now.
worse than being a Cowboys fan, bro.
At least the Cowboys can fall on them 6 rings they won about 30 years ago.
Bro, the Lions ain't got nothing to show for it, bro. Barry Sanders. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
they talk about talent.
We got Barry Sanders. We got Megatron. Nah, bro. What'd you do with it?
What you all do with them?
Not Cowboys. Patriots, Browns.
I'm gonna take the Browns in that one. Only because I personally want to see the Browns win this one, man.
I bet you do.
Battle of the game managers.
You asking me?
Excuse me, hold on.
Battle of the game managers. Try to say Mac Jones ain't a game manager.
I feel like you can't really say a rookie's a game manager.
How come?
Why not?
Because he was a game manager in college.
He is a game manager. He was a game manager in college.
Wait. What?
He was a game manager in college.
This man was throwing, bro. He threw like dang near 5K.
Because you was throwing to wide open Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith.
God.
Waddle.
Oh, okay. Look, like I was saying,
behind
like,
the best, one of the best lines.
He had one of the best. You know, he had one of the best running backs in the
Yeah.
Okay, this is something that I do want to ask though, because I was talking to somebody and I was like, okay, throughout Tom Brady's career, we seen like 3 different versions of him. We seen a game manager Tom Brady, we seen a gunslinger Tom Brady, and we seen somebody just relied heavily on the run. I guess you could say game manager, but he could still get it done. You needed a game-winning drive. Do you think that a player? No. I'm just saying, like, do you think that players can transition from a game manager to a gunslinger? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that a player can evolve?
Yes.
You don't really see it happen too often no more. Though.
But Dak Prescott,
Yeah. Well,
like, think about it. His first couple years, that was dinking and dacking. That's all he was doing. Dinking and dacking. And then look at this offense.
They didn't really have the facilities.
what?
Not in receiver wise.
Dez Bryant.
There's washed up there.
Terrence Williams.
Terrence Williams is the worst receiver I've ever seen. I said that.
Have you not seen the Patriots wide receiver?
Okay. All right.
That's good.
We gonna act
I
like
forever stand on that, bro. He's the worst receiver I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes.
Dang. But nah, I feel like he was just dinking and dacking, but now look at the offense now. Like, the offense can't go without him.
No, I guess yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that one. I don't
You
know
think
about
the
that.
offense can go without Dak Prescott?
They beat
They
Minnesota.
went
I mean, they did.
They beat Minnesota
Yeah, they beat Minnesota, but
on the game-winning drive
like
too.
this offense, like you seen, they can win games, but they not going. The offense is not going nowhere without Dak Prescott. That team is not going nowhere
like
without
they're
Dak.
going the distance. I see. What
Yeah,
you're saying.
like they're not going. They're not gonna make no playoff run, and they don't have Dak Prescott or nothing like that. Cause Zeke not what he is no more.
Lions Steelers.
Steelers, of course, it's the Lions.
One of these games they going.
I hope so. I want to see how
You think they gonna be the first team to go 0-17?
Nah,
I guess so. Yeah.
nah. They got the Jaguars on their schedule.
Bro, they not beating the Jags. Stop playing with them.
I mean, bro, you see these games,
They
they
not
be.
beating the Jags, bro.
You see
seen the
these
Jags
games, they
just
be
beat the
playing with
Bills.
close and stuff.
Coming, man.
They got the Lions. I mean, not the Lions, the Browns, the Bears, Vikings.
They might still win against the Bears or
Broncos,
something.
Cardinals,
Lost.
Falcons,
Lost.
Packers,
Lost.
Seahawks.
Lost. All right. That's what I see.
They don't play the
Nah, they
Texans.
can probably
or
still win
nothing.
against the Bears. That's the only one I can see.
Yeah.
Okay, Bucks, Washington.
Well, Bucks.
It's gonna be. I like this matchup, but yeah. But
I don't like this matchup. The Bucks are going to dominate them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Boy,
And Taylor Heineke
These
is
Taylor
not going
Heineke.
to do anything.
I hate the way they just meet roll Taylor Heineke after that.
you was me riding them too.
No, I just said he's better than Cam, which is 100% true.
No, it's not,
Yes,
bro.
it is, bro. Stop that. Stop that. It almost looks like he can use his legs better than Cam
Oh,
right now.
God.
I don't really like this, Jacqueline. Stop it, bro.
Come on, bro.
You giving Cam too much praise right now, bro.
You just don't like him. I don't
no,
understand.
bro.
Did he knock y'all out the playoffs that year when y'all made it? I mean, that year that he made it or
Come on,
something?
bro. Dude.
No, he's
Well, what
not
happened?
good right
What did
now.
he do?
I like Cam when he.
Can't
I gave
tell.
Cam his respect when he was good. He is not good right now.
Your hate towards Cam is like my hate towards Kevin Durant, bro.
Dude.
All right, look, one game, I remember one day, I forgot what happened, but DJ Moore get the ball, had him in fantasy, and it's just been downhill from there. And now that was his last game.
So you mad
That was
because
his
of
last game.
fantasy?
That's crazy. That was his last game with the fantasy.
You mad because of fantasy?
Nah, but I ain't mad because of that. I just see, bro, he's not good. Cam is not good, and he's not better than Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke is the top 20 quarterback in the league, bro.
Top 20.
Yes, top 20.
Top 20.
Name 19 better.
I don't even feel like naming 19 quarterbacks, but he's not top 20 quarterback.
He performed better than Cam.
I'll
not-
take Daniel Jones, bro.
better than Cam.
Respectfully.
Yes.
Y'all
Respectfully.
Y'all
Yes.
disrespectful. Y'all are
Jalen
disrespectful.
Hurts, respectfully.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts top 20. I mean, yeah, so no.
Jameis Winston.
Respectfully.
I'll take Jalen.
Tua. I take Tua over
No,
him.
no.
You not taking Tua over him?
Tua turning the ball over? No.
I'll take 2 over Cam.
What?
I'll take 2 over Cam.
Stop disrespecting
You got to
Cam.
excuse him sometimes. He's a little
I'll
retarded.
take 2
Yeah,
over
this is. I don't
Drop
even know where
him.
your
I'm almost certain the
quarterbacks.
Panthers will take 2 over Cam. I'm almost certain the whole league will take 2 over Cam.
I don't think the
I mean, from a longevity standpoint,
I don't
they
think the Dolphins
probably
would.
Yeah,
I don't think the Dolphins would.
Crazy.
but yeah, you really do be disrespectful. I can't even.
Yeah, it ain't because of him.
Oh, well, no, you're right. I forgot Cam.
The fact that you just said he a top 20 quarterback, I can't even say nothing about that because you have Trevor Lawrence in your top 10.
I mean,
That says a
That
lot.
was before the season.
That was 10 weeks.
Exactly. That's what
Hey,
make
bro,
it
that
even
was
worse.
10 weeks ago.
That's what make it even worse. It
That
was
was
10
10
weeks
weeks
ago.
That was a
Before the
rocket.
season started. The dude ain't throw not one NFL pass, and you said he was a top 10 quarterback.
Yo, that's gotta be like
You like that was like you was
worst take ever.
You really that really mean you just said
Bro,
that
that's
like he was on
One
pace.
of the best prospects I've ever seen coming out of college.
Yeah.
It's like he already got put in a good position.
Mac and cheese.
What about him? He ain't the
That is
he
one of the
ain't-
worst. That is one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen go in the first round.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God,
That's
No.
facts.
bro, he was just put in the right. You could have put any college quarterback in his position. He would have did the
So
same
you
thing.
so
Might
you
be
don't
better.
think Justin Fields doing better if he in that system?
Justin Fields would have went?
Oh my God, that's rookie of the year.
Record.
I don't know about Justin
Stop
Fields.
it,
I'm
bro.
not gonna speak on Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is the best quarterback out
I'm not
this
too high on
draft.
Justin Fields right now, but I'm telling you, Justin Fields would have went
I
stupid.
don't know about
with that
Justin, but Zach Wilson, no.
offense.
If you, I feel like if you would have put any other
Wilson
quarterback in
was
that
balling by
offense,
you, Khary. If you put Zach
It's
Wilson in the
BYU.
BYU.
Bro said Bayou.
He balling with it. You would have put him in that offense, it would have been crazy. Stop it, bro. Gotta be a first business.
I'm gonna
Man.
see how that one.
I don't know. I feel like if you would have just told any other quarter, I mean, it's not hard to tell a quarterback who's been doing it his whole career to
Oh
just
God.
keep checking the ball down.
What time is it? Hate on Mac Jones. I understand.
So if you tell a quarterback who got more intangibles than Mac Jones to do what Mac Jones doing, they're gonna do what Mac Jones doing plus
Tom
more.
gonna tell.
Mac Jones
Tom
not
is gonna
special.
tell.
Not special at all.
Yeah,
It's
He
not
gonna show you
special
this
at all.
week against Baker too. He finna-
you're not gonna show me. I'm knowing he's not gonna show me
I hear you.
anything. If he throw for over 300, I'll
Seattle,
take it.
Green Bay, man.
Green Bay.
Seattle. I don't know. Maybe Green Bay. I'm gonna rock with Green Bay, but I want my Seattle to
me
win.
being like a realist, I can see Seattle winning that game.
Yeah.
I can see it too.
Cause Russ back and
Cause y'all offense can't score.
okay. You gonna
Jair back?
You
Jair playing?
I
Hell,
feel
I don't
like
think so.
I feel like if Seattle gets rolling, like if Russ just goes nuclear and just like start chunking dots all over y'all,
I feel like Tyler Lockett
it's
going
gonna be
off.
bad for y'all, man.
It doesn't matter, bro. I'm telling you, our offense is gonna match whatever our defense does.
I'm Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf going off because Eric Stokes our number one corner, and he couldn't do nothing with a hurt. He couldn't do nothing with a hurt D Hop.
Kevin King, but I mean,
Kevin King, the one from the Bucks game. Him? That's our number one. Like he guarding the best receiver. Oh, come on, man.
no, they be having the new dude. What's his name?
Eric Stokes?
Nah, Rasul Douglas.
Yeah.
What about him?
They be having him on. He was I ain't gonna lie. I'm not too high on him because I don't really know him like that. But
He been in the
was
league
doing
for a
all right
minute.
and, he was doing all right on Tyreek Hill.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't good enough.
Chiefs, the last play.
Chiefs Raiders.
Chiefs and who?
Raiders.
Chiefs. It only get worse for the Raiders.
No, I'm gonna take the Raiders right here.
I honestly want to take the Raiders too.
It's only gonna get worse for the Chiefs. The Raiders. I feel bad for the Raiders.
We've been expecting it to get worse, and it ain't got worse. I mean, they just lost to the Giants, but they've been solid.
That's what I'm saying. It's only finna get worse. Like they finna get
Man, I wish
another L
Cowboys
on
had
another L
competition.
on
I think
another
that's the
L.
problem.
Saints Titans.
Cowboys.
Titans.
Yeah. I'm taking Titans.
Maybe Alvin Kamara out too. I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Mark Ingram time, man. Jags Colts.
Jags.
I'm gonna go with the Jags. Yeah. I can feel like
Yo, what's up with you, bro?
He's a smart man.
Pittman. Oh,
No, Pittman's it out. Pittman's out.
nah.
Top 15.
Like I want the Jags to. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags upset the Colts. That's how I'm feeling.
but okay. What way? What way are they gonna get turnovers? Or are they just gonna dominate them? I'm like,
I think it's gonna be a
It's gonna be a close game, of course, because Jags ain't blowing nobody out.
but what are they gonna do? Like they gonna throw it? They gonna
Carson
run
Wentz
it?
been having too many good games. It's time for
What the hell is that? It's Frank Reich.
It's time for them to fail.
Yeah, he finna have a
Jets
big-
Bills.
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 Ooh, Rod. It's gonna hurt my soul.
Mike White.
Call me crazy, man. Call
Mike
me
White
crazy.
crazy.
I ain't even gonna call you crazy because
I can see it. I can see it.
What the Bills has been doing these past few weeks.
I can see
They
it.
almost led the Dolphins.
Like, don't get it twisted. Not in no way am I saying that the Bills is gonna lose this game, but I would not be surprised if I seen them lose. Panthers Cardinals.
Cam Newton starting.
It doesn't
Hopefully.
matter. It don't matter who's starting.
Hopefully.
It don't matter. They can have PJ Walker and Cam Newton in at the same time. They gonna lose, bro. It
Nah,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
playing. Yeah, I gotta go with the Cardinals.
You know how Ian is. He love them Cardinals.
I do like McCartney.
You gonna love them until they knock you out the
I put my
playoffs.
faith in them, and they doing what I thought they was gonna do.
You gonna love them until they
too.
knock y'all out the playoffs.
Because like I said, they was gonna be the best team in that division. What they is right now, the best team in that division.
They not better than the Rams.
Yeah, it is.
And Odell finna take it to another level.
Okay, just watch this.
Vikings Chargers.
That's hard, but I'll say the Chargers though.
I'm gonna take the Vikings.
You thinking just like me? I think Dalvin finna.
Yeah.
Nah, you won't Dalvin.
No, this is the worst rushing defense in the league.
Oh, no, I ain't know that, but
Dalvin is. I think Dalvin. Hopefully, hopefully, because then based off what I seen last week from the Chargers against Philly, I just think the Chargers finna start like slowly coming back down to earth.
Yeah. But I think I told you that Chargers wouldn't even like that, but we continue though.
You might have.
I know I did.
Shut up, nigga. Eagles Broncos.
Eagles.
The Eagles. I really like the Eagles, man. I feel like they had a good team, but it just don't be good enough at sometimes, and they don't have enough offensive weapons.
They don't.
Rams Niners.
Rams.
Yeah.
I got a question. Do y'all think Kyle Shanahan should get fired? Because they saying he could be on the hot seat.
No.
Because y'all know he got just as many wins as Matt Nagy does.
Okay.
Man,
If you take away his Super Bowl season.
Okay.
So what makes him such a better coach? Because Matt Nagy on the hot seat.
you said if you take away a Super Bowl season,
Yeah.
I mean, why would you take away a Super Bowl season?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Man.
Take away that one season. He's been with him for like 4 years, maybe, right?
He's had to deal with like 50 billion injuries as opposed to Matt
Because
Nagy.
last year you can't really blame him for last year. So
That's what every season though. Like every season he's not good. It's you can just blame it on injuries. Like as a head coach, at some point I'm gonna have to. I should be able to depend on you.
This year you can say that because they haven't dealt with as many injuries, but last year you can't really put that on Kyle Shanahan.
Do about the year before they won the Super Bowl. They was dealing with injuries then too, I guess.
The year before they went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they did that year.
I just remember
They weren't too good.
He was the head coach?
Nah, Jimmy G was like,
That was his first year. That was when they traded for him, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was his first
Yeah,
year.
that was the year.
Yeah, that was the year after them. That was
That was like right when he- yeah.
or whatever. And then,
They was trash that year because they went out and got Nick Bosa that.
Yeah.
That offseason.
But that was his first year. I don't really knock him for that. I mean, you got to get a man some time to change around the franchise.
But how long? How much
really,
longer?
it seems like he did what. Well, besides this year, he did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he took him to the Super Bowl.
Like his first opportunity to take him to the Super Bowl, he did.
Yeah. He did good enough. I mean,
Because I don't think he was supposed to.
he ain't been able to capture that ring, you know what I'm saying? Since that 28-3. You understand me? That's what happened when you play against the Patriots. Oh, no. I was thinking about this, though. Look. What if the Madden curse is finally hitting Mahomes?
That's what I was saying. And shit.
Like, what if this is the Madden
he
curse
did try
finally
to look.
hitting?
That look crazy. That look crazy for that one.
Tried this look. He went back to
So it
it.
went back to it. Was it okay?
Somebody else did that too, right?
Tom
Oh,
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But did it hit him?
Bro, yeah, I think the first one hit him actually.
Which
I think,
one?
18. Was he on 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 18 hit him.
18, we lost to Philly.
Yeah. 18 hit him.
Then 19, who was on 19? AB, we won the Super Bowl that year.
AB went stupid, and so that's why.
That what?
AB went stupid. Not
19?
good stupid. He went bad stupid.
Oh, okay.
And so that was like it took a break on Patrick. Or
And
whatever.
then, 20. Who had 20? Patty?
yeah.
Dang.
He won a
No,
Super
that was
Bowl.
Lamar with 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
Lamar had
Lamar
21.
21.
Patty had 20. He won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was like the shit went so hard on AB that they took a break on Patrick. Now, would
Okay.
that which make that makes
And
you
then the
think
year
it
after
went hard
was
on AB.
Lamar. But shit, it looked like
You ain't touching Lamar, really.
I did touch Lamar.
I mean,
He
you
you
can't.
nowhere. Nah, Lamar.
he won his first playoff game that year.
Yeah.
He sucks still.
Here it is.
You think
Alright.
you think he sucked?
No, I don't think he
You
sucks. I
think
just
you really think
Nah,
Josh
he's
Allen's
not
a better
good.
quarterback?
I think he just hate black quarterbacks,
nah,
honestly.
you're crazy. I just think he's not good enough to win,
You a white man lover.
Oh man.
bro. That's not even true.
Oh, you
bro.
don't like Cam
I just
Newton.
know. I just know
like-
better than.
You like Mike Vick?
You like Mike Vick?
Hey, you don't like two of the best runners ever. Like you already don't like two of the
He's
best.
not black, bro. Do you watch Friday?
Yes, bro. Stop asking
You
me.
eat watermelon?
You want him?
You eat watermelon? You drink Kool-Aid?
How do you make your Kool-Aid?
Bro, the Kool-Aid, bro. Don't talk to me, bro.
Bro, you straight.
He gave me pre-made Kool-Aid, bro. Stop it, Khary, bro. Don't talk to me about Kool-Aid, bro.
Like you just like straight pack, like that's it, just pack in water. That's what you. Bro, what is that, bro? That's Kool-Aid, bro.
All right, man. We're going to close out the show, man. Don't listen to them. I drink regular Kool-Aid, bro. We're going to keep coming at y'all like we always do, man. This is straightforward. We out.
We gone.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's cool.
What is for it?